Let's talk about the fundamentals, Tunji. Why do you think people find it so easy to approach money lending apps as against the banks that they have accounts
Aha! Now you have entered the correct space. And honestly, I think the commercial banks should be ashamed of themselves. They should be seriously ashamed of themselves. Two reasons. One, the commercial bank gives you more money. The commercial bank gives you at a less interest rate. Far less.
with? So why?
Far less. The commercial banks are just being silly. And I say this with my full chest. They should come to my house and beat me. They should come to my house and beat me. They should come to my house and beat me. It makes no sense. All of them have this creditor that we're talking about. All of them have it. But they've made it exclusive to salary earners that are on a structured salary for over 6 months and the algorithm is such that if your salary doesn't drop on the same day, you don't qualify. If it is not consistent for a long period of time and is labeled salary, you don't qualify. It just doesn't make sense. This person has cash flow. This person has done cash flow with your bank for over 2 years. The person should be able to easily get access to credit via your app without having to sign any form. We're talking 30K, 40K. It should be easy. You would take a lot of people would prefer to lend with you than to go to these money lending apps, which are fleecing them anyways. And you know the fantastic thing about it is that because they are with you, the 30K eventually, Shebi is the bank. The money will enter.
It is there.
So it's just ridiculous. And the banks, and this is why I'm excited about the fintech community. They will eventually make banks sit up. I think what the banks need to do is to create a proper system, and it's about technology. Create an algorithm which scores the customer based on cash flow. How long has this customer been with us? And then graduate the customer gradually. It's the only way to be able to bypass, because almost there's a department that looks at every credit. They sit down, there's a credit community, they speak about it, or somebody has to defend it, blah 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 blah, all that, the long process. And usually the person that is creating the credit for you in terms of your account officer has a yearly target. The person probably needs to lend out, I don't know, maybe 1 billion. The person is not going to waste their time doing 50K,
That's right.
100K. The person wants to get big tickets and sort themselves out. So the banks themselves need to deploy technology to credit score you, look at your ratings, and give you credit appropriately. I think one of them granted credit to everybody. I think 2 years ago, 3 years ago, just give everybody.
Are you serious?
And then they had to stop it. But it's still technology. Use proper technology, weigh it against it, see the person's cash flow, and lend accordingly.